shot of my face,
That was me turning live, yeah.
Hey.
It's just, that's how we roll. We're professionals here.
We're professionals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so hot.
It's really warm. Hi, it is really warm here at Party Life Games. Maybe not where Felis is because he lives in the Arctic.
That's in Canada.
The Arctic.
The Canadian
It's not the Arctic.
The Antarctic.
You travel a couple fucking 100 kilometers up, and then you will hit the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, but if you convert that to American, it's basically like 5 feet.
No. Nope, it's not how distance works.
It's basically more or less the same thing. This is a new computer, so I need to find my things from the Flood book. Hold on. Really should have had all this ready, Bryn. God, you suck. Good thing it's saved. I always have it ready. There we go. Are you okay?
She actually looks like she's about to drop dead.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just really
You don't.
sweaty.
You don't sound
Shay.
fine.
Shay, you look the way I feel right now.
Are you not okay?
Boy.
I am enjoying this right now because the second I entered the bathroom where there's there's not just no AC, but you're in a hot box.
The bathroom does have really bad ventilation.
It's a bathroom. It needs ventilation.
I stand by what I said. It has really bad ventilation.
Look,
And
Your
you're
house
like,
sucks.
No,
it
it's
has really
the
bad
apartment
ventilation,
sucks.
and they have a bunch of heat lamps.
Yeah, the light bulbs they have in there put out a stupid amount of heat because they're cheap. All right. I guess if she's okay, I can't spare Frost another week. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to just suffer through it.
it's okay. If you get no response from me, I've probably passed out, so.
I mean, if that happens,
You alright, Frost?
He's just tired.
No.
it's just,
We're gonna send Frost a
don't-
life alert bracelet, so in case he passes out, we know.
I mean, he should have a life alert bracelet anyways, but
Look, I get it. I'm old, thanks.
because he's old.
Yeah, that's why we need to send you an update on the other reasons.
Oh, wink.
Oh, wink, oh, wink.
Look, tell my body in its weird 4-3-3 hour sleep schedule that I feel more exhausted than I did last night.
That's a shame.
I don't know what's
Okay.
happening. I'm
I will yell that
bleeding
at your
sleep.
body. I will go to your home and yell that at your body. Not you, just your body.
Just scream it into his form.
Just grab his arm and scream at it.
It's okay. These
Good
two
effort,
cups
Che.
of-
Good effort.
These 2 cups of coffee were flavored by Fruity Pebbles creamer because my nephew picked the creamer and not me.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
Mm-mm.
The
It's
full disclosure, the cinnamon toast crunch one is great because it is just cinnamon milk. But the fruity pebble one sounds fucking gross.
it's like if you love Fruity Pebbles, great.
I
I
don't-
don't.
I don't
And-
particularly enjoy the remnant milk that it makes afterwards, and I especially wouldn't put it in a coffee.
So take that aftertaste that it leaves in the milk and then add it to dark roast coffee.
No.
I briefly fell down literally just now a hole of depression because of Amazon. What the fuck are we talking about?
Don't worry, that's what Amazon does
Fruity-
to everybody.
Fruity
so
Pebble
it's fine.
creamers, apparently.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
That's what I said.
Mm.
Gross. So, hi, everyone. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. No, it's been 3 weeks since we played Things from the Flood. So, it's good to be back, and it's good to be here, and it's time for us to go over the principles of the Flood. By now, if you don't know them, you should have bought the book and helped support Free League Publishing, but I will go over them really quickly so that you can at least have a vague understanding. Number 1, everything changes, everything falls apart. If you watched last week's episode, that is definitely true. Number 2, everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. One of those is definitely happening in your everyday lives. Conflict. Y'all killed people. Number 3, the mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them. With murder. Number 4, you are neither kids nor adults, but you may be tried as adults if you go back to that timeline. Number 5, the game is played scene by scene. Number 6, the world is described collaboratively. I didn't have anything funny for those two. Murder.
Collaboratively, like we
Everything's
collaborated on the murder.
Like how-
Everything's
Yeah.
described
We worked
collaboratively.
together and murdered 3 people.
I just like that you're just like, and everything's described collaboratively. Murder.
Murder.
Just insert word.
Murder.
Murder. I'm gotta
Like
keep it
4
on
dead
brand.
people. It's fun.
Just gotta keep it on brand.
Yay, teamwork.
I threw an axe at a guy.
You did. Saw that with the harpoon. There really isn't much more to recap on that horrible situation. You guys hit the hard reset. At least one of you did. And
Nicholas committed persona.
Nicholas committed Sudoku, and you guys found yourselves reset. Coincidentally, you reset not in the normal spot, and your current theory seems to be that because it was the variable who did the reset instead of Ashley who normally does the reset, it kind of threw things out of whack. And you all had a bit of an outburst in the middle of a classroom, which resulted in vomiting and fighting and everybody being sent to the principal's office and being given detention. But we're going to kind of fast forward past all of that, because as exciting as staring silently at the wall for 2 hours to pass during detention is not very exciting for a stream. But, we pick up as school is ending, and the 5 of you, Astrid included, because she is here. We did establish that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. It's been 3 weeks. I'm
She's
just trying to
here.
remember.
She's a robot, and there's nobody knows who.
Is she a robot?
This is the robot version of her.
Is she a robot?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We checked,
I think we checked actually.
and
We
nobody
established
knows.
that.
Yeah, nobody
Astrid-
knows who Bianca is.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, fucking the one person, Hugh doesn't know who Bianca is.
Yeah, nobody knows who Bianca is. Wink.
And her friends that we could ask to figure out were also in the loop, so they would be helped. So it's very, very confusing. Very unfortunate.
It's very...
Yeah, so there's
Very.
7 of us who know about this now.
Mm-hmm. Your numbers keep growing, and it's just making it worse. But, so, you guys have walked out of school, now that classes and detention are over. It's 5 p.m. now. You should have been out at 3, but some outbursts got you all in trouble. What are your plans now that you have a whole new timeline to figure out?
I'm borderline, like, I'm about to get broken and scarred, so I need to go home and chill out. I think like stepping out, Ashley just kind of like pauses a minute, looks back to the 6 other who are there. I guess I'll see you all at the party. I'll try to get there early.
Yeah. Party.
Whoa.
Oh, woo.
Right. I need to defrag. And throw my skateboard down and I start heading home.
All right, one person takes off.
I'm gonna head home too for a while.
Yeah. Party.
This was the perfect stream to come back for.
Yep.
It's just sad. We're all just sad.
Everybody's just sad. I'm also about to get broken and scarred, so I need to spend
yeah.
time.
So
Yeah,
am I.
some of us need scenes.
Yeah, but make with the scenes, friend.
Yeah, make with the happy. Give us some serotonin, buddy.
Certainly. Who wants to go first in the cry game?
Sure, I'll go
I was
first.
like, don't everybody
there you
step
go.
up at once. All right. So yeah, where does Ashley go? What does she do to try and make herself feel better?
She's gonna look for her dad. Wherever he's at.
Then stab him.
Okay, so you head home. Your house is still in the same spot. Nothing is really out of place here. And when you walk in through the door, you give your usual greeting to let people know that you're there. And your dad's like, in the kitchen.
Is anyone else around or just him?
Do you want anyone else around?
I would like it to be just him right now.
Okay, then it's just the two of you.
When I see him, I think there's a moment where I just kind of like stare at him, and then just throw my stuff down, and I just run up to him and give him a hug.
Yeah, you run up, you give him a hug, and he's just like, well, all right, this is unusual. I have to get to the foundation to do security work soon. Want to talk about it? What's going on?
And I think she pauses then, and she's trying to figure out how she can word her problems without seeming crazy. And the nightmares are getting worse.
Ah, jeez, kiddo, that really sucks.
Someone killed themselves, and someone shot someone else, and it was.
See, this is why I'm a firm believer in gun control. You gotta keep the guns out of the hands of children so that there's no more. Hold on, can I make this reference before it's?
Come on, Columbine.
Yeah, I was like, did Columbine happen before 95, 99? Shit. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Was it really 99? I thought it was sooner.
It was.
Wow.
2 years after I was born.
I mean, I'm old. That's why I had to try and remember. I thought it was sooner.
It started with these guards or something. These guards from Sunshine Industries.
Sorry, from where?
Sunshine Industries?
What is that? You gotta speak up.
Sunshine Industries?
No, hun, I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Why were people shooting at guards from some company?
No, the guards were shooting at us.
Hold on. And he walks over and he grabs the landline phone and he just presses 3 buttons. He's like,
It was the nightmare.
oh, he hangs up the phone. There's a really detailed nightmare, kid.
Yeah,
So a nightmare of a company called Sunshine. That does sound scary. That's some Freddy Krueger shit. And I killed your friends?
Shot one of them.
Oh, that's awful.
I know you gotta get to work, but will you teach me? Will you teach me how? Will you teach me gun safety sometime?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. You need to know how to handle a gun. There's no problem with that at all. I don't mean to cut this short, but if I don't leave now, I'm going to be late. And Director Buxley has a big experiment that they're doing, so I need to get down to the loop and make sure everything's secure before they get started.
Okay. And I just give him a hug again.
Alright, I love you, kid.
I love you too, Dad.
And he puts on his uniform, like he puts on like a little flak jacket and then his regular jacket, and he slaps on a Rexingiri hat with a little circle loop around it, and he just says, "I'll be back in the morning. It's just a quick power test."
Okay. Once he's out the door, I'm immediately going to. Do they have phone books at this time period?
Phone books? Yes.
I'm grabbing one of those, and I'm looking up. I'm going to try to figure out who Director Buxley is.
You need a quantum physicist? Call 1-800-BUXLEY today.
I'm gonna be looking through stuff. And am I allowed to clear conditions?
No. Yes.
Okay.
You call that an emotional scene with your anchor?
I know, right? Jeez.
But yes, I'm gonna try to do an investigate.
Certainly.
Yeah. Nope.
Would you like to mark a condition to keep going?
No. I'm happy with them all gone now.
Are you sure?
How do you get broken and scarred from looking through a phone book?
One hell of a paper cut, Felix. One hell of a paper cut.
Pretty much. Alright. What am I looking for? Ah, that's right. Okay. So that'll wrap up for you. Who wants to go next?
Oh, me.
Alright. Nicholas.
My anchor's my twin.
Yeah, and
Who's probably real mad.
she is mad because she had to serve detention. You jerk.
Also, what she saw.
Also that. There is that, yeah. And she kind of gave you that space during an off-screen scene of having an emotional breakdown in the bathroom, but afterwards it's just the two of you walking home, and she kind of breaks the silence after 10 minutes down the road, and she says, "So are we going to talk about what happened?"
Do you want to talk about what happened?
You know as well as I do that twins are weird, and while we don't feel everything that the other feels, there are things that we're connected. So yes, I want to fucking talk about this. My twin shot himself in front of me.
Yep, and I'm here, and I'm walking, and I can't think about what happened because I don't want to think about what happened.
I don't want you to think about what happened. I want you to promise me that you're not going to do something like that again.
I don't know. This whole thing's weird. We're going back in time.
Yes, but you didn't know that was going to work. What would have happened if you had the wrong gun? What if you had Tamara's gun?
I don't know. It's a good thing that we didn't go down that continuity.
that would be a
I
really,
don't-
that would be a really different conversation if we left that canon.
Yeah, it would. And I'm glad we didn't.
He'd be back again. Ashley would have.
He would have been back again, but that's not what we're saying. We're
Yeah.
saying they'd have a very different conversation.
Look, I'm sorry that I did it. And I probably will do everything in my power to not do it again because it hurt a lot.
I am aware.
And I'm
And-
sorry.
She just kind of stops and hugs you and says, and Tabra's probably also really pissed at you for that.
Yeah, no, everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody's pissed at me for that.
I mean, Astrid's probably not pissed at you. She doesn't know, but yeah.
Yeah, Astrid probably. I don't think I've made much of a friendship with Astrid. I mean, there was that one time I fought her, and then there was that other time that I fought her.
Probably
I
not.
fight a lot of robots.
Yeah, you tend to hit women. That may be a thing you want to stop
Whoa,
doing.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Maybe a thing you want to stop doing, or we're gonna get you, a wife beater or something.
No, let's not even joke
No.
around about that, considering the dump that we live in.
Yeah, you would be playing into type. Okay, so let's not do that anymore, and let's not give you a gun ever again.
Okay, I guess that's pretty fair, I guess.
I would say, given the circumstances, it's very fair.
You're not the boss of me.
Technically, I am.
No, you're not. I was out first.
Dad left me in charge.
Well, Dad's drunk, so that's... You really want to hold that up?
Listen, he may be a drunk, but he's not a wife-beating suicider. And she keeps walking.
I am not! Neither... Okay, first of all, I'm not married to Astrid. Second of all, she's a fucking robot. So it's not even like that's...
How do you even know? How do you even know? What if in one of the 1,400 timelines you actually hooked up with Astrid?
I don't want to think... And then he stops and he thinks about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that I
Oh.
would be against that,
Right.
but
I need to set this up to 275 now. I'm keeping track.
Yep. And I know I said 1,400, but she was definitely exaggerating.
but I completely lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
Your storyteller is groaning about how warm it is in their apartment.
Cool.
It's awful.
Cool.
We were talking about how you need to figure out how to make this right with Tamara, because she's going to be really pissed at you.
I
I
figured
wonder
I
if
would.
I'm dating Tamara in this timeline. She runs her
Why?
chin thoughtfully.
It's not. That's not how it works. I don't know how it works. I need to get a phone. I need to call someone who knows how this works.
Well, it's her older sister.
Right. Not a fan of her.
I wouldn't be very fond of her either if she fucked my other girlfriend.
Yeah,
Constantly.
it's really complicated. All right. Time travel makes it more complicated. Just so you know, in case you were curious.
Yeah.
All right, we're good though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I'll give her a hug, just a one-armed hug around the shoulders.
Yeah, and the two of you keep walking for sure. And just take that time to twin bond. Twin bond.
All my conditions are gone. What about shame? Does shame stay? I don't understand the shame.
Yeah, the shame stays until you. There's a
Shame
special.
is once per session.
Yeah, and you have to do a thing to overcome it, and then it can go away. It's
Those are scars.
The shame can be done too. You get rid of the shame, I thought.
No, the shame sticks.
Oh, well, then you have to live with your shame forever.
Yep. You can change your shame.
Shame gives you an automatic success at work, so it's a good thing to have.
Okay.
What?
Mine is dyslexia because I didn't understand how this game works.
All right, someone else have a traumatic scene.
Yeah, well, who wants to go next?
Sure. I assume Astrid is with me.
Yeah, she doesn't have anywhere to live.
Yeah. Did you ever figure out where she's living?
She was living with you last time.
Yeah, but like in this timeline, does she have like papers in her pocket, something like that?
Oh, do you ask her about that?
Yeah, I'll ask her.
She kind of shrugs and she's like, I really don't need to sleep, so I'll just kind of go wherever.
Does she have a bag with her, like a backpack or like a purse or...
She has a backpack. She's pretending to be a student after all.
I am going to look through her backpack if she allows me. Try to find like identification or something.
Yeah. There's no ID or anything on her, but as you're looking through it, she has all of her school stuff, and then in like one of the hidden compartment zipper pouches, because that was a thing that started in the 90s, there's like a bunch of documents that basically say property of Rex and Geary Loop Foundation. If this gynoid is discovered, please return to, and it gives the address of the destroyed Loop Foundation that apparently isn't destroyed.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm going to take that, put it in my own pocket. I guess. Oh boy, I went through a lot recently and I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna go home. You're welcome to follow or come with me.
Sounds great. Can we make out?
Okay. Yes.
Awesome.
However,
Did I say that right? Awesome.
that. Yeah, that's a word. I'm going to. Like, I have to talk to my dad and stuff like that, you know, because I live with my dad. So yeah, let's get on. Let's get to my house. I'm gonna go home and talk to my anchor, who's my dad.
Okay. And you guys get on your moped and you scoot away, and you get home, and your dad is there. And when you open up the garage is much nicer. The tools and stuff are a little more advanced. Everything looks great. But he is there kind of like he always is, working at a workbench. But there is a two-legged kind of walker robot that has like a little extendy arm with like 3 pincer hands on it, and he's got it situated in a way that the little walker is actually too big to be in here, but it's hunched over, and he's like fixing something on the interior of it, and he's just, oh hey, you're back, welcome home. I don't know why he got a little Minnesota in there, but
Minnesota.
Well, they do have the Vikings.
yeah, they do have.
It was settled mostly by Scandinavian people. As I enter, I look at the robot, and be like, I see you got a big in there today, Dad.
Mm-hmm. Rex and Gary really wanted this one fixed up and brought back to the line. Just doing my part.
Okay. This is Astrid. She's a friend, a new friend.
When you say Astrid,
Dating.
when you say Astrid, he switches to Swedish, and he just kind of asks. He's like, so you're from the homeland? And she responds in perfect Swedish, yep, sure am. And you guys kind of just conversate back and forth. And he's just like, and where is your friend staying then, if she's an exchange student?
I don't know, actually. But that didn't sort of come up. We're just gonna hang out and...
It was never discussed when I arrived. And he kind of scratches his head at that.
Could she could stay like here?
That's a fine idea. I don't see why not. You've kept up on your schoolwork and your grades are phenomenal.
Yep.
Sounds like a perfect idea. You go ahead and get all that situated, and I'm sure there's going to be some, like, permission slips or forms that I'll need to sign for the school. But once you have those, we'll get everything in order.
Right. I will get those immediately. I'm gonna go get Astrid set up. Do you need any help with, like, the robot?
Absolutely. Would you like to help me get its motivator back online?
I will definitely try.
Yep. So he kind of walks you over and he shows you the different wiring and stuff. And he's like, "Hand me that 4x17 and the Torkin wrench and the those connector wires over there."
I helped my father with various robotic things.
Give me them rolls.
Shit.
Shit.
That would be. Where is Tinker?
Tonker. How did you beef that?
Because I have four conditions.
Would you like to take a condition and re-roll?
If I do, I will break.
That's fine.
The robot falls over on top of you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not like you have the most scars of anyone or at risk of dying.
Yeah, so no.
Come on, at least one person has to die before this is over.
No, fuck you.
Hey, I
No,
did
you
die.
don't count.
That's true. Well, someone did die.
You don't count. I should have had you all mark a condition for that. That would have been awful.
Oh, you don't count.
Yeah, you don't count. Self-inflicted doesn't count.
I think it does.
Yeah, probably. Okay. So, gosh, you I think you haven't passed this check any time you've tried to do it with him.
I'm bad with robots.
No, it's fine. It just kind of like plays that course for the timeline, even though you're days early for it. And he just kind of scrunches his nose and scratches his beard and says, well, maybe we need to just go back and consult the manual. I don't think we're going to be getting it today."
Well, I'm sure Mr. Rex and Intrim will be fine with that.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Rex? What was the name you said? I heard Rex.
Rex and Geary is the
Rex and Geary.
is the company that owns the
Okay,
foundation.
So the Rex and Geary will. Yeah, I'm gonna get Astrid set up. I'm gonna go get Astrid set up, I guess.
Okay.
Do I clear my things now?
I'm gonna say no since you failed. Yeah, you can.
Fuck.
You can clear it.
Cool. I opened up the Microsoft Store on my computer when trying to click a thing, so
Fuck.
that was fun.
All of your conditions come back.
Just come back. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Then I'll make out with Astrid because she wanted to.
Oh, excuse me, Rexin Nergi. Rixenergy.
I said Rexentrim, which I think is from Critical Role.
This.
Because I couldn't remember what it was.
Rick's Energy. Rick's Energy.
Rixenergy.
Rick's Energy.
Rick Santorum.
Rick Santorum. Lubba lubba dub dub.
Go away.
No, you.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually some really nice looking ones here. Is this
All right,
real?
all right, Frost. Every fucking emotional saint.
Yeah, I guess we're up for Frost, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
Alright, Frosta, where do you go to go feel better?
Well, Azekra is his sister, so back to the apartment.
Yeah. So you start walking in the direction that your memory tells you home is, and instead of walking to apartments, you actually start walking towards Ashley's neighborhood, and your brain immediately is like, this isn't right, but your feet keep going. And as you keep walking, you go to the spot that traditionally the Buxley house had been in proximity to Ashley's in the old cul-de-sac. And you reach into your pocket and you have a set of keys that unlock the door to one of these houses. And you hear your sister's voice going, BB, is that you?
Hey, yeah, it's me.
Oh, good. Mom and Dad have already left for work, but we're sitting down for dinner.
Alright, I'll be in the sec.
Having an existential crisis all of a sudden.
He's going to walk probably a good house away, open his backpack and yell into it.
Just
Just into his backpack.
I'm debating on when he receives the phone call from Ashley. Is like, someone named Director Buxley is running the loop.
So after he screams and just like, okay, this is some other time thing. Something horrible's gonna happen. They're all lizard people or something or whatever. And he will go back to the door and go inside.
I would laugh my ass off if Owen just walks by in the background.
It's like, oh no. I was always nice to you. Please don't kill me with your weird telekinetic magic
No,
powers.
it's normal because this is the perfect one. No, I guess this is the perfect timeline.
We all know that Olwen's a demigod.
Sure.
As she should be.
Yeah, definitely.
She's just this game's version of Loki. It's fine.
So after you have that moment of screaming into the void,
He screams back.
Stop yelling at me.
trying to focus. Shut up. What do you do? What do you do after you're done freaking out?
We'll go inside.
And you go inside and you see that the interior of this house looks really close to what your old house had looked like. It's a little strange that you're not at the old cul-de-sac, but it looks like this is a pretty good attempt at recreating that nostalgic feeling of that home that was lost. And your sister says, "Come on, the food's getting cold. You need to hurry up. It's bad enough you're 2 hours late getting home in general."
Sorry, there was a big old fight. A lot of people got in trouble. It was a whole kerfuffle.
You're not fighting now, are you?
No, not me. There was a fight in the class, and they yelled at all of us. So.
All right, well, come sit down.
You will just kind of cautiously peek in to see who's there, if it's just him and his sister or anybody else.
Phoebe, when you look into the kitchen, you see that your sister is currently working over by the stove, and then seated at the table is another girl who looks just like your sister, except she has a star beret in her hair instead of a moon.
Oh, hey. And he'll just kind of drop his backpack in the kind of by the entrance, but not in the way, and make his way to the table. Just kind of looking around. He looks like he's very confused.
And she kind of like looks up from her magazine and looks at BB and says, "Ugh, what's wrong with you?"
Sorry, there's a lot of weird stuff at school. It's ugh.
Weird shit always happens right before a big experiment. It's pretty normal now. You should be used to it.
Yeah, but do you ever get used to things like that?
No, probably not. Just as long as nothing catastrophic happens, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
What are the chances of that happening?
Well, I'd hope next to none, but there's never a guarantee of none. So.
Well, just hope for the best. Dad knows what he's doing.
You just that deadpan like stare. Dad knows what he's doing. Yeah, of course he does.
Of course.
Is Mom there?
Mom's there with them. They're gonna be making sure the experiment goes off just fine.
Well, that's good. She usually helps him not be so scatterbrained.
Mm-hmm. And there's no killer robots this time, so...
He just immediately like slumps in the chair like, oh, thank God. You would not believe some of the things that I remember. More recently than not.
I mean, we were all there during that killer robot phase, and I mean, it happens a lot, especially in our bad robotics department, you know, so just kind of get used to it and learn to run to the emergency shelters when the robots start killing.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Insight
Think
check.
that you'd think there'd be some kind of universal kill switch for him by now. At least that one that works all the time.
Yeah, you would hope, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
So what's for dinner?
Your favorite. Yep. Whatever BV's favorite happens to be.
It's gonna sound weird. Today's, like I said, super weird day. How long have we been here?
Here? Oh, 5 years?
Oh, that's right. Feels like we've been here forever.
Yeah, I mean, how could anyone forget when the dam broke a little further north and it flooded everything in our neighborhood and some of the other areas. It hasn't really recovered since, but the government assures us once the cleanup of the reservoir is done, they'll do rebuilding, but it's been 5 years. So it happens. Such is life.
I'd imagine that'd take a very long time, especially if it upset a lot of the geography. I need to go call someone. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and you get up and you clear your conditions, and as you are about to start calling somebody, the phone rings.
And it's just that, and he's like, oh my god. Like, oh, jeez.
Ashley is on the line because she looked for Buxley, and of course it went to your phone.
Pick it up, hear BB's voice. Hello?
William, someone named Director Buxley is running the Loop Foundation.
Yeah, my parents are there right now.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm, and both my sisters are here ready to eat dinner.
Ah.
Both of them?
Both of them?
Mm-hmm. He like does that thing where he kind of brings the phone really close. This timeline, it was an actual flood, not some weird death water flood. And he's gonna kind of like wander towards the window as far as the cord can go to look across to where Ashley's house would be to see if he's
Yeah,
like peering out through the blind.
you instinctively know which house to look at.
I don't think I know that he's over there, so I'm like pacing like
You do not.
back and forth in front of the window, like
As he
not
goes,
looking up.
Look out! So you see some weird looking person waving at you because I'm hiding behind the blind still.
I peek out the window.
You see William Buxley Jr.
That guy.
You live here now?
Yeah. I don't.
Alright, not important. Hey, my dad mentioned that they are getting ready for an experiment. So I don't know if the experiment's tonight or another night, and they're just prepping for it. But he said they're getting ready for something big was going to happen. But he said he had to get to work.
It's tonight. That's why my parents are there, doing all the final checks and things before they do stuff.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what to do. And he maybe like kind of looks back to see if his sisters are just eating or doing their own things.
They are not paying any attention to you. They are eating.
Alright, theory time. Let's say in this loop, when number 275, when someone else reset instead of me, it threw some stuff around like shuffling a deck of cards. What if the actual flood is supposed to happen tonight? Or whenever this happens.
Oh god, I don't even want to think about that right now. This is.
Okay, last time I was there. Shit, I'm. Oh god, am I supposed to be there? Am I supposed to be with.
Well, things are different. It might not be you that has to be there this time.
No, if. Oh, shit, if, if Dr. Kojima's there, he might be expecting me to arrive at some point. I need a call. I'm gonna make some calls.
Yeah, that's definitely good. I'm gonna eat and hope everything doesn't blow up, because that would be super lame. Like.
No, I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, I don't want to either. Given what happened last time.
Have you considered what might happen if you don't go there?
This is gonna be really weird because we have a party we're supposed to go to. Remember?
That's tomorrow.
But that was tonight.
No, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Okay, then. Shit.
Hang on.
But there is a detail that BB was told. It's only a test firing tonight.
It's like I don't know. It's supposed to just be a test. I don't know when they plan on doing the real thing.
When I was on site before, did I hear? And this is like thinking back to.
Were you on site?
I was at the loop before when it went under.
Mm-hmm.
Would I remember but I was in I was working in the VR systems and everything with Dr. Kojima.
So something completely separate from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if I might have, if I rack my memory, would I be able to remember if I overheard something about.
Nope. because
Okay.
you were not in the correct place to hear that.
Okay.
Well, I guess all we can do is keep our ear out. And
I cannot sit still, so I'm going to try and give Wilma a call.
yeah. Oh, have you heard anything about sunshine? Did your dad mention anything about that?
They don't exist.
What?
They do not exist.
Oh, got to ask my sisters about that then. Because things are changing a lot more than they should.
I mean,
figure out what's
congratulations on your mom or dad. I'm not sure which one is the director of the Loop now.
Don't remember the horrifying tragedy that scarred my life forever? Just trying not to get super loud on the phone. It was my dad and my sister, but thank you for that.
Yeah,
Wait. If that's completely different, what the hell else is completely different? This isn't just now we know popular people when we used to not. This is people who were gone are back.
like I said, I think the deck got shuffled. But that also means, theoretically, that when they after they do their test fire and they do the real thing, then that might mean that the time loop tries to correct itself.
Oh, you're not wrong.
It's just a theory.
No, it's I remember Dad and Mom used to talk about all kinds of weird stuff, and we joked about time travel because history abhors a paradox, is what he used to say. You change stuff around too much, it'll start forcing stuff to fit back into place.
Do you happen to know how long after they do their test run before they do the real thing?
Well, if they do the test run tonight and it's successful, they'll probably come back either tomorrow or sometime within the week to do the real thing. Because I want to give everything a chance to settle down, look at all the formulas and numbers and things.
With something as complicated as that, it might take a few days.
I'd hope so, at least. I don't remember. It's been.
They don't
Wow.
realize, at least I don't think they realize that they've been time looped.
You definitely don't.
Hello?
Oh no!
No, you can't hear that. That's only BB.
Definitely don't what?
What?
Nothing. Oh, I don't know. Even if they are alone, they're just like everybody else, stuck in it. Can't figure it out. Well, while you make these phone calls, I'm gonna let you go. And
I know BB can't see that, and like as he's saying, like, I'm gonna let you go, and like there's just like a look of realization, like just as he's hanging up. It's like,
Yeah.
what if the first time that time loop happened, or no, the first time that the flood happened, the one I was at ground zero for. What if that wasn't the first time? What if that was stuff going wrong because No, never mind. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it sounds like it kind of does, but I think I get what you mean. Hopefully, it's just it's too many time loops. I only am aware of the last two. Oh boy, this is gonna get weird.
That it might. That it might. So what's the plan from here?
My next step is to get in touch with Wilma. What about you?
Yeah, just I guess relay everything I said because that's going to be very different from other things, and hopefully she's aware of something.
Okay.
I'm gonna go eat and hope everything doesn't blow up tonight during a test phase so I can figure out what's gonna happen later.
Right. Take care of yourself.
You too, Ash.
Hangs up the phone.
And the two of you hang up the phone. Is there anything else BB wants to do?
Let's see. After he eats, he's gonna go to his room to see what looks different from his old apartment room.
Aside from it being a master bedroom that was given to you at your sister's expense, your room is smaller, but everything you had has kind of transferred itself here and is in a setup that is much more conducive of somebody who is living a stable life in a house with a family that loves him. So you have less space to work with, but everything's in a nicer condition, and you have a bed.
It's gonna be so painful when that's all ripped away next one.
All we have to do is make sure your family's in the next loop.
All you have to do is kill your family, BB.
Nope. Not what
I
I
just have to kill I just have to kill Dad God. It's fine.
Yeah, you have to kill Dad God.
All you have to do is kill God.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah. If anyone has the psychic energy to kill God, it's BB.
Evil director Buckley meets normal Buckley Senior, and he's like, "I've always hated myself." Zap.
Wait a minute, you're not me. Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go see what's on my computer since it shouldn't be conspiracy theory, where's missing people stuff anymore. Since he wouldn't be looking for his dad in this timeline. Is it just like normal teenage stupid shit you would be looking at online?
Yeah. Well, it would be William Buckley Jr. centric. So probably how not to blow up innocent people with robots. Things like that. Maybe some stupid teeny stuff as well.
Gratuitous amounts of porn.
Yeah, you've definitely gone to certain illicit sites. You used AOL to log in, and your chat room history is there as well. You've been instant messaging somebody named XXX _ Black Mage Sephiroth 1994.
Hey, Sephiroth wouldn't exist at this time.
It's fine. My joke still stands.
It's all Sepinoff, 420.
It'd be Kefka. It'd be.
It would be.
There you go,
Yeah,
Kefka.
Kefka. Yeah. Black Mage Kefka.
Some
Oof,
edgelord shit.
Do people actually emulate Kefka that
I
badly?
think people want to emulate Kefka, but
Who the
I don't
fuck
think.
is Kefka?
The villain
God,
from
He's-
Final
get
Fantasy.
out!
He's
Get
one
out!
Out of the like 39 Final Fantasy games, he's one of the only 2 successful villains.
Yeah, Kefka's actually You've probably seen Kefka, even if you don't know his name. He's the Final Fantasy villain that looks like Joker.
Nope. I'm
No.
looking at him right now.
Get out.
He's just a clown.
I've played
He used
one
to be
Final
a-
Fantasy game, and it was terrible.
He used to be like a super cool Magitech soldier, and they experimented on him to like imbue magic in them, and he went cuckoo bananas because of it.
So if you're a clown,
Who becomes a god? It's fine.
Becomes Clown God.
He does win, and then he loses, but he does win for a while. So
good for him. Good for Kefka.
Good for Kefka.
exactly.
Good for
Hey,
Kefka.
hey! If a crazy clown can make it in this world, who's to
If a
say
cra-
that we can't?
If a crazy clown can become God, you can kill your dad,
Exactly. That's the
Exactly.
big one. That's
who
the
may or
takeaway.
may not be also be a god. Is your dad? Oh,
Oh no, my
Look,
dad's Kefka.
BB
Your
This
Sad
dad, is,
Kefka.
your dad is now Kefka. I am just writing ideas down. Pay no attention to what I'm doing.
Oh no, not again.
oh, excuse me.
After seeing that things look way too normal compared to what he's been used to, at least the 5 years he remembers, it's gonna kind of be like, huh.
Hmm.
I have no idea what to do with myself because I haven't been this adjusted in quite a while.
What do I do with my life?
Guess I'll go play games and go to bed. Yeah, it sounds fun.
I shouldn't worry about any of this. It's fine.
If I think about it, I'll panic, so I'm gonna try to be calm about things.
I like it. Alright, so BB goes to bed. Does anybody else want a scene before I progress?
I'll have a small one.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Ashley can't sit still, so I think she just has like, I think like when the camera goes back to her, she's just like finishing up putting like another little tally on her arm, as she says, as she says 275, and then wraps it back up. And then I think she does try calling Wilma, but I'm guessing she's probably also at the loop.
Yeah, you would not get an answer. The answering machine would pick up. Y'all remember answering machines? But you have to leave a message after the beep because she's not there.
No.
You're too young. It's okay.
We have answering things on our phone, but no, not a machine.
That's a voicemail. That's not an answering machine.
There we
So-
go.
So Ashley just says, "Hey, this is Ashley Preston. Just give me a call when someone's able." And then hangs up. And that's all it is. Leaves her number and hangs up.
Good, you remember to leave a number. That would have been. Yeah. Okay. So then the night kind of comes and goes with a little bit of anxiety from everybody, more or less. And then everybody dies. No, it's fine. Friday comes, and it's time for school. Is everybody showing up for class, ready to learn and not cause fights?
Man, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before leaving for school, Ashley is gonna check the address book
Mm-hmm.
and look to see if Dr. Taro Kojima is in there as a contact.
He did not list his contact information in the public phone book because he is a robotics and VR specialist, and that's not really something people call on the phone book for very often.
I meant the address book.
The address book. No, he probably didn't pay to have his number in the address book.
Okay.
So it's morning time, and you guys arrive at school.
I'm at school and I'm not gonna fight.
Are we all we'll all meet up because it's a teen movie essentially? But
It is a teen movie, and you guys do have a little bit of time before class starts, so if you wanted to meet up, that is viable.
Yeah.
Perfectly probable.
So, how's everyone doing?
House still sucks. No parents. How about you?
Okay.
Yeah, I should clarify that too. As great as everybody else's life is, Nicholas's house still sucks.
I mean, the loop isn't destroyed, so my dad has his old job. So that's nice. We're not living on a mechanic's salary.
Did anybody in Nicholas's family work for the loop?
I had it that the dad was a security guard, but probably
Your dad works for my dad.
Your dad works for Ashley's dad.
Yeah, but
Oh.
parents are not around.
He's not there because he's working, not because he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, sure. Well, whatever magical thing you want to say to make it better.
Listen, he's still not there.
Exactly.
Still a bad parent. He's just
Still a bad guy.
He's not as a bad parent as he was before.
He's just busy
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
time.
sure.
That's Dad has a job back. That's nice. I have Astrid back. That's nice. I'm still reeling from yesterday, but I'm better.
Ashley's like looking through notes and stuff and going through her stuff and looking for her like the old like school schedule-y book that you get, trying to find that. But as she's searching, without even looking up, she just says under her breath, "You may want to make sure nobody's got a hold over your girlfriend." And she taps the back of her head. She taps her head.
Fuck, I didn't think about that. Well, I'll do a full look over once over.
You haven't already?
I give Ashley a high five.
I have, but I wasn't checking for that.
Of course not.
And
We had sexual intercourse,
I give Astrid a high five.
and she high fives.
How about you, BB? Is life still glam and charm for you?
Did you have sex last night?
I did not have sex last night.
Missing out, bud.
Huh.
I didn't either. I mean, I went home with my sister, so that would be pretty
I would
weird
hope-
if I did.
I would hope you didn't.
My dad isn't gone.
Oh. Okay.
He's not time god.
So, yeah, that's kind of a letdown.
Not yet.
I wanted to hit Time God.
It's so
wanted
disappointing
to
that your
punch
dad's
my dad.
alive. Ugh.
We don't know what's going to happen because apparently the flood was an actual one, not Dad blowing a hole through space time or whatever the heck happened.
So it's just like water, not space-time water?
It's water, not
Mhm,
reality
apparently.
warping
Be
liquid.
like water.
So
Be
I
like
will
water.
say that they are planning. They just did test runs yesterday for something
Cool.
big coming up.
Do we want to perform domestic terrorism then?
Oh, please do. You guys.
But that,
you guys
I'm
have
sorry,
come,
that
you guys
was
have come so far. That's the next logical step.
that was suggestion one.
That
Was it?
That's option A. I am open to other options.
Here's the thing: if people are back and if Dr. Kojima's back, I'm probably going to be on site again when shit happens.
You can just say no.
Yeah, people you can call in sick or just not go places where you think you're going to cause the apocalypse.
You're supposed to be at a party tomorrow.
Yeah, we've
Or
parried
today.
him on
Today, because
This-
today is progressed. You're supposed to be at a party tonight.
Thank you, Aster. See, I like that we have the robot that has our schedules.
Yeah,
That's the night though.
yeah. When's the firing of the thing?
We don't know. I
Cool.
imagine it'll probably take a couple days for them to finish running diagnostics on all their test run stuff because, contrary to popular belief, space-time manipulation is very complicated.
Yeah, no. Popular belief that is that it is very complicated.
That's what I'm saying.
But then
Me
on the
believe-
contrary.
I believe that it is very complicated.
I believe it's complicated too. It's very
Good.
difficult. I know how to build a car, you know. I know how to manipulate space time, but again, back to the whole domestic terrorism. Do we want to blow up part of the loop? And
Why are you saying any of that out loud?
Because it's the 90s. Domestic terrorism doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm white. They won't care.
White people have never been terrorists in the 90s.
I'm a Scandinavian. They love me. But like, you know how like the loop like manipulates space time so much that we're trapped in the same 3 weeks over and over again in a hellish purgatory.
No, I
Has
forgot.
it really been that awful?
I mean, I killed some.
That was only last time
Yeah,
that you know of.
it colors it
Okay,
pretty
Astrid,
badly.
please.
Astrid, I know you've run the simulations inside your big beautiful brain there, but sometimes you do overshare.
Oh. Well,
Yes.
I mean, I didn't mention the one thing that you did with your tongue yesterday.
Astrid, that is
I'm
Now
curious,
you've
what did she
alluded
do
to
with her
it.
tongue?
that is you alluded
Mm.
to it, and that's enough. There are certain things that you don't share with your friends, especially your
No,
some things you don't.
it's
don't
important to
share.
be open. You know that, right?
I'm getting
Yeah.
conflicted information.
Don't tell them what I did. Don't. There are details I would like to keep private. Astrid.
I think she just wants to keep her moves secret.
No, I just don't. I don't feel comfortable discussing how I fuck my girlfriend with my friends.
Astrid just holds up 3 fingers.
Don't put it. No. I like close her hand. I grab her hand like put the.
No, it's behind Signa, so she can't see it.
Oh no.
So,
After looks
BB,
up, she's just like, nice.
BB, your dad's back.
Hey, your
That's-
dad's back.
That's good, right? Do we think that's good?
Is that good?
Is he or is he not time god?
He does not seem happy about his father being returned.
Are you time Jesus?
Do we have
Why don't-
to show
I am
BB
being
if he
asked
is
way
time
too many
Jesus?
questions.
Why are you not happy that your dad's back?
I wish
Are-
my dad was back.
Are you or are you not time Jesus?
Can you guys lay off me for like 5 minutes?
Okay, so BB, I respect your capability of being awkward because, you know, that's the thing that you do. But is your dad back, and is that not a good thing? I'm going to need a yes or a no on that.
Yes, he is back. I don't know would be the answer because if he's back and nothing goes weird, great. If he's back only to again be blown up in some kind of strange accident, I'm going to lose my shit.
That seems like a fair reaction.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Wanting to be happy is now in the super tentative category of feelings because I don't want to get happy and then that happen again.
All right.
Sure. Should we do a
Ashley
domestic
puts
terrorism?
Ashley puts like a sheet of paper down, takes out a pencil, and draws a circle, and says, "So in this timeline, people were in different places," and starts drawing like little dots along that circle, and then turns the paper, and a lot of them are back now. And those that were gone, we don't know if they were slingshot back into existence, or if part of them is still lost in that time stream.
Okay.
Who all is lost? Like, one of his sisters was lost, right?
Yep.
My sister and my dad, and they're both back.
So
Here's
So, whatever happened, either wherever they were lost at, they got pulled back, or they're going to get sucked back into being lost.
here's the theory. So the first time we did this, the first loop that we solved, or broke or whatever.
That I was dealing with, or that we can all remember.
What? Do you remember a loop when we were involved?
I have nightmares.
Cool.
And I'm
We're-
starting to think that
Oh, go on.
I'm starting to think that a lot of those nightmares are memories, maybe, possibly. Don't know for sure.
I'm going to suggest that maybe those memories aren't memories. Those dreams aren't memories. Perhaps they're glimpses into alternate timelines.
All the other loops.
Well,
AKA
not just all the other loops, just like
AKA
other versions of what could happen, like a useless prophet.
So they're memories from other timelines, basically.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? I don't
Could
fucking
be
know.
repressed
But
memories.
my thought is that so the first loop we did, where your
Which
friend
one?
went missing. Your friend went missing. We broke into the loop. I almost died. We found Astrid in a tube. We rescued her, and then we fought your mentor.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah, you were amazing then. Because after that loop finished, when we went back, the robots weren't there anymore. The robot division wasn't there anymore. They weren't making androids and gynoids anymore.
Not to that extent.
Yes, but so that program and your mentor's gone. What did we do in the last loop that made it so everyone is back? Because our actions in that loop affected the new loop.
Time bullets.
Nicholas just gonna scrunch his just bad memories.
We're all going to talk about bad memories, but not the one
You
that
asked.
not your suicide.
You asked. That's what it is.
Time bullets. That's the
Something-
explanation.
Something
Time
weird with time and space is going to happen.
Yes, but what did we do exactly? Like, was it just
Something weird with time and space.
cool? Was it just him shooting himself, or was it us killing, Hugh's dad? What did Hugh's dad do in the sort of the original time? What does he do normally?
Hell, I don't know.
I don't know what division he's in.
Yeah, maybe
Look,
maybe us.
I'm was learning or am learning now how to work with VR systems.
Cool.
So between robotics and VR stuff, I don't know.
So maybe
I can tell you that he's not part of that division.
maybe
Robotics,
because
probably a robotics section somewhere.
maybe if we killed him, he did something in the original timeline that caused the explosion, or he was part of it. And so sort of by removing him, the timeline kind of reset further back.
It could be. It could also be that we hit the failsafe 2 days before we normally did. It could
That's
also
an option.
be that Nicholas hit the failsafe instead of me doing it.
Mm-hmm.
which could potentially mean that everything's going to snap back into place when time tries to fix itself whenever they do this experiment.
Cool. I'm going to test my theory. Give me a second. I'm going to step away from the group and go, Hugh!
Hey, what's up? He's right
There
behind
you are. How much of our conversation were you listening to?
When Hugh comes
None of
over,
it
there's
at
just
all.
when Hugh comes over, there's just like a of Ashley's chair moving away.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so Hugh,
strange.
don't worry about it. She's strange.
All right, I won't pay attention to a single
She-
weird thing that she's doing.
Cool. Just pay attention to her pretty eyes. It doesn't matter.
That's
Don't-
weird. Are you hitting on me?
Why would I be hitting on you by complimenting her?
Oh, you just said pretty eyes, and I was looking at you.
Oh, good job, Hugh. You're working on it. You're getting there, buddy. You're getting there.
That was not bad. I will grant you that. Still no, but getting better. What does your dad do?
My dad? Oh,
Yeah.
He works at the Loop Foundation.
So does my dad. My dad's is an engineer there. What does he do?
Oh, he's a the custodian.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks,
What'd
buddy.
you say?
Custodian. You said he's custodian.
Yeah. Let's not yell it out for everybody that my dad's
No,
a
it's-
janitor.
It's fine. It's a perfectly fine job that needs to get done. And if it didn't get done, fucking everything would fall apart. Your dad is a slow background hero.
Wow. Just call my dad slow. Thanks.
I meant like his work is slow and it takes time and effort and it's annoying.
My dad works the fastest he possibly can. How dare you?
He's got a Zamboni, and it only goes so fast.
Why does he have a Zamboni?
Maintenance
Why
is
does he have a
boring, but
Zamboni,
that-
Hugh?
Whatever the floor cleaner one is called.
Yeah. Maintenance is boring and it takes time and no one wants to do it. So by you doing it, your dad is doing things that need to get done. It's I don't know, honorable.
Nicholas is gonna put a hand on.
Yes, if he died in battle today,
just
he would
put
go
it
into
down.
cleaning Valhalla.
It's called Folk Wagner and it's real. Get the fuck out.
Talk to you later, Hugh.
Yeah,
See you later.
It's always good to talk to you, like actually.
As that was going on, I would like to do an empathize roll on you.
Sure.
Yeah. Damn it.
Would you like to take a condition and re-roll?
Nah.
All right.
But I do lean back to the group and say, I don't know if I buy that.
You don't know that you buy what? That his dad's a janitor?
Fuck you. My dad works really hard.
I like your dad. I don't like his dad.
I'm not particularly a fan of previous timeline Hugh dad.
What is this? What is this mysterious note?
I don't. I think that might be a cover.
Okay. Rin, I got a thing on my computer just now.
You got a bug?
Nope, it's just this
Okay.
mysterious note.
Oh,
that was
he-
from like an hour ago, dude.
Oh, what the fuck? How did I not notice that?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't
He showed it to us. He showed.
The label.
you know, since
Cool.
since Crafta is no longer there.
Yeah, it's crap. Well, sorry, I just saw it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Alright, 1 second. And there's one other thing I'd like to do. I want to check my schedule and see if I have anything in my schedule where I have to go visit the art department at the Loop Foundation. Anytime in the next week or so.
One more time?
I'd like to check the little those schedule books that schools used to have.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to check that and see if I have somewhere in my schedule in the next week or so, somewhere within there, if I have to go to the VR department in the Loop Foundation.
Oh, sure. You have time allotted to go there next week because it's Friday.
I take that and I turn the book and I point to that day. That might be when everything goes to shit.
Ah, yes. A Thursday, a Tuesday, the most evil day.
Tuesdays are evil.
They're not great. Buxley,
Hmm.
I need you to do me a favor. And by me, I mean the group.
Maybe call him
Okay.
BB like he likes.
Sure. BB. I need you to ask your dad or your mom when they're firing the loop up.
Sure.
I think that's the easiest way, because your shit could just be you're going to learn how to use how to VR stuff.
Last time, that's what it was. Last time, that's when everything went down, and I feel like there's going to be some similarities, because time likes to correct itself.
True, but we also have no what the fuck is going on. So, well, that is a good lead. Let's also get another lead. If it's the same day, we know for sure, and then we can, I don't know, do a domestic terrorism.
I really, really, really want you to stop saying that.
If we
I'm-
absolutely need
Do
to.
a domestic
I'm
terrorism.
going to say that might not be the solution.
It might not, but it might.
Are you willing to take that risk?
I mean, if it means stopping time from breaking, probably.
And
You
what if
already
that
know what the
breaks
worst thing
time?
that could happen is.
Yeah. I already threw an axe into a man's chest.
And what if this breaks time and you kill millions? What if this causes the extinction of the entire
You know
planet?
what? If it causes everyone to die, I won't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Maybe try not to do things where you don't know what's going to happen. And I will pointedly towards both.
Oh, I
her-
just got whiplash from Shay being the one that said that.
Yeah.
I
and-
also don't know what's going to happen if we let it go off. We all don't know that either.
How about
No, absolutely not. But blowing it up isn't going to solve it. At least I don't think it is.
here's an idea.
Let's find out if that is the way to solve it before actually doing that.
Here's an idea. Maybe because BB has his dad and his sister back, maybe things are finally just good.
I slap him.
When he says that, I actually I hold up like my left arm, just point to the bandages, and say 275.
Yeah, but this is the only time that I've done it, that I've done the reset.
I slap him again.
And Nicholas looks like he took the first one like okay, and then the second one he lets it happen again, and then he looks at her and says, "There's not going to be a third."
Don't. How about instead of being like, hey, let's not do anything, let's figure out what to do, because I really don't want Buxley to fall down a hole again because I like the kid.
I'm not saying let's not do anything.
Also,
I'm just saying
Stop just
Maybe.
calling him by his last name, please.
maybe
That's this is more for me than it is for him. I feel this is really throwing me off.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm just saying
I mean,
maybe
unless you like being called Buxley.
I'm okay with BB William. Whatever. Nicholas, please continue.
Are you sure? Is anyone gonna slap me? Is we gonna get interrupted again?
I mean, I feel like I should slap you just to
Astrid
keep
slaps you for good measure.
No,
Astrid,
please stop slapping
He
Nicholas.
was
Astrid,
offering.
you can break someone's arm with your grip. Don't hit people, please.
Yes, but I only used 27.4% of my strength.
How's your job, buddy?
Nicholas picks up his bag and he just walks off because now he's
Nope.
just tired of this.
Nicholas, come back. We need to talk
He
about this.
flips everyone off and he just walks off.
I will do the thing. No, he's gone.
I tried to get this bomb.
Looks like I'm building a pipe bomb.
I'm just gonna do some terrorism.
No.
These are domestic terrorism.
Let's go kill some people.
I'm not gonna blow up the entire thing, just like a part of it, so it takes them
Don't.
longer to do stuff.
Make me have to hit the button, please.
I'll make that fucking pipe bomb. It's gonna be our plan B.
I get up and I walk away.
It was a joke. I'm joking. Okay.
Well,
Just-
two people.
Maybe we find out. Maybe we find out what's going on first. Then we decide if pipe bomb is necessary.
Then Astrid leaves.
Then Astrid leaves.
Astrid, no.
Oh, I was
No,
just doing
come-
what everyone else was.
Okay, I'm gonna follow my girlfriend.
BB is
Alright.
left alone in the hallway.
How are you doing, by the way, BB? How are you feeling?
Not great, because I don't. Yeah, you want it to stay, and it's not going to. 3 weeks, this is all gonna disappear, and. Oh.
Well, maybe if we can stop it. Maybe talk to your dad about potential time loops. Be like, hey, could time loop on itself eternally?
Mhm.
In a nightmarish purgatory kind of way?
What are the odds of getting eternally locked in a time loop?
Yeah, what are the odds?
Sam Beckett would know. He's still trying to get that.
Is that the quantum leap?
Quantum Leap, baby!
Okay.
Was it-
How do you not know who the hell a Final Fantasy VI character is, but you know Quantum Leap?
Because I don't know.
The next leap could be the leap home.
Yeah,
It's
the next
like-
leap, it could be the
Just-
leap home.
Fuck you, Felis. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't play Final Fantasy games. Then I apologize for knowing one bit of trivia. Fuck off. I never watched Quantum Leap. I just know fucking Scott Bakula. Get on it. Scott Bakula is really good at that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, good talk to him. Ask him about that. Maybe drop some hints that if something does happen, maybe he can get my sister and him out of whatever thing they're in.
Maybe I'm gonna suggest something, and I want you to know that I don't know a different way to say it. Poison them on the day so they're sick. Like just put some bad milk. I don't know.
I get what you're saying, but
Like give
actually,
the food poisoning.
time's gonna loop and it's gonna try to shove things into places it wasn't supposed to be to fill in the gaps. It might be your dad, her dad, and Nicholas's dad that all get sucked into it this time instead of like my dad and sister.
BB.
Minutes.
BB, have you considered an obscene amount of laxatives to put into their meals so that they are indisposed for several hours? I saw it
Yeah.
in a movie once. It worked quite well.
What movie was that?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
Jim Carrey is hilarious.
okay.
94, y'all. It happened.
Unfortunate.
No, that one is fortunately. The sequel is unfortunately.
I've only ever seen the sequel.
Oh, that is
I have-
unfortunate.
I haven't thought of that yet, but that is something I guess I can consider.
That's better than poison. I think laxatives is a better option.
I mean, I can make up a list of things, I guess, see what I can come up with.
Yeah. So, fuck, I don't. Oh God, like, what do you do in a situation like this? You know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I don't either. 'Cause that was the whole point of us, me and my sister coming back here, and all that was looking for my dad and sister.
What if
Mostly
this
my dad
is
because they couldn't remember my sister.
like just fixed? What if this is the last loop? What if everything's? What if we've over this 200 and whatever fucking or I don't know how long we've been in this loop. What if we fixed it and then this is going to explode and then it's going to flood, but instead of like shit going wrong, it's going to time's going to I don't know stitch back together. I don't know. I don't know time shit. I know how to build a car. I don't know how to nip time space.
Well, that would solve a lot.
All I know how to do is build a pipe bomb.
I know how to build a pipe bomb. I know how to domestically terrorize.
If I throw it at
nation.
time, it'll fix it.
Yeah, throw
I mean,
a pipe bomb at
time.
time.
You could Google. Oh wait, no.
If time bullets work, time pipe bombs are just as equal.
Yeah, that's true. You can make a time pipe bomb.
Well, then anything else that would happen as a result of time, that would pose so many other questions, because if we stop that, time has to catch up on 275 loops.
Maybe it won't. Maybe our unattended time is just like not that. Maybe it'll just fucking fix itself and just start back at the end of the loop.
Matter, we're gonna come out of it and be like 16 years behind everybody else. It's gonna be really weird.
Oh, that would be weird. No, I think maybe it's just we're gonna remember it all, and then everyone's just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You're gonna sound crazy.
I mean,
And when you say crazy, there's a short custodian lady who walks by, and she smells like Doritos, and she just says, and she keeps walking. There was an NPC redeemed. I had to use it.
Hello.
okay.
She throws
Hi.
it. She throws gang signs at you and keeps walking.
Yeah, shamalama ding dong to you too, ma'am.
You
Yeah,
have to
hi.
kill God. And she keeps walking.
Hi, Mrs. Patterson. She needs.
Gotta
I
get
think
the
she's off
time
her-
bullets.
I think she's off her meds again. Anyways,
Who let her into school?
let's she's a
Really
custodian.
desperate.
That's true. That's true.
She's a janitor. She's just also
Who let
off
her
her meds.
in the school? She works here. Oh right.
She has keys. Technically, she let everyone else in.
She
so
has
yeah,
all the keys,
She
Fred.
has
all the
all the
keys.
keys.
let's so I think we should go to class, plan our potential domestic terrorism, and I don't know, save your dad. I've never met him, but he seems cool. You seem to like him a lot.
You've never met his dad. He's a big nerd.
Just sounds great.
That's true. He was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's really cool. Oh, I used to get made fun of that I was going to turn out to be just like him. So you know what? I kind of hope I do. Kind of hope I don't. If that means blowing up a facility and getting trapped
Hey.
in time.
I was gonna say, making another note. BB has to become God.
Yeah, you might become time god.
BB, you
That'd
have
be
to go
pretty
back
cool.
in time and become your own father.
Yeah,
No.
just do it to in
grandfather-
vitro. It's less
grandfather
weird.
That will not happen on my watch.
You could
Taking this
become.
time gun and unexisting anybody that treats
Do you want to become a time god?
it sounds like way too much responsibility, and you probably
mean,
never
but-
have fun.
I mean, but
Just
then
so-
you'd be a time god.
And then you got to deal with a group of teenagers fucking up everything all the time and resetting things.
Just don't have an
275
infinite loop then. Just break the infinite loop and you're done.
But if you're a time god, all of time, which means every parallel timeline, all these time loops are just imagine the mess that the guy's got to clean up. It's terrible.
BB Time
I've-
God is just like, "Ah, there I go again with my friends messing up the time.
Time
loop."
god is the universe's janitor. He's the custodian of
He said,
reality.
"Excuse Dad." He said he was a custodian of
Yeah.
time.
Of time. He's the time janitor. The time cop, but less exciting.
Time sanitation and
All right, let's go to class. Let's
Yeah.
figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Alrighty. So we'll take our break here at this time because it's that time. It's that time again to go back in time. To take our break.
It's just a jump to the left.
Woo!
Yep. So let's take our break. 5 minutes. Everybody get up, stretch, and we'll come back to finish this up.
Okey-dokey.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, partner.
The moment we go off, I have something to say.
I mean,
I can hear you.
yeah, we're not turning it off. We're just pausing.
Yeah,
The mics are still
I have
hot.
something to say.
Oh, go ahead. Then
Cool.
say it.
Oh, guys, the mics are
Logan
still hot,
Paul
by
was
the way.
trending on Twitter. He apparently was at WrestleMania, and when he walked out, everyone booed him.
Yeah, that's not surprising. He also got beat up on stage. It was staged, of course, but it happened. And that's just funny.
All I remember was like that, and a friend showed me a clip of Hulk Hogan cutting some promo. Now that he's back, everyone was booing him, which is hilarious.
Why are you booing Hulk Hogan? Do you not like Hulk Hogan? Hulk
Hogan got in trouble for saying racist things again.
Oh, it's really easy not to do that.
It's really easy to not be a piece of shit, but people still do it.
You'd like
It's
to
really-
think it's easy, but apparently it's easier to be a piece of shit than to not.
Yeah.
I mean,
if
just
the
don't
cameras are
say it.
down, I'm gonna undress slightly and just sit in front of the fan.
I mean, the stream can't see it, but everybody else will.
He's like, and
I mean, that I'm not complaining. I get to see it all day, every day. But I'm gonna mute my mic and step away.
Cool. I'm gonna get some water. Rose, you there? Or Frost as well, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Cool.
the hibbity cap, yo?
I just have hot dogs.
I have ice cream.
Oh, that's better.
Is everyone back?
Yep.
Yes, just enjoying my ice cream.
I got a Jolly Rancher.
Hot dogs.
We got burgers defrosting. I can't wait to cook them. So, whoops, that's there we go. Okay. So we are back. And that means that you guys go to class. Anybody want to have a scene in school? Another scene?
I don't mind having one.
Okay. What are you looking to do?
Probably sitting in like a physics class while there's like a lecture going on. But Ashley, I think Ashley would like to talk to tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, you have Tamara with you in this physics class. Tamara is sitting with Camilla, and if anybody else wants to be in this class, that's fine. Just kinda
Nick will be present.
Yeah, just let me know now if you're in the class or not.
I am in the class.
No, it's more than everyone else who hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
Probably.
You okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, probably in the class, maybe. Sure, if I get
Okay.
physics.
Get physics going.
Yeah. Physics. You know,
Physics go burr.
who needs to pay attention to physics? Just it's for everyone to hang out and talk.
people running important experiments.
Well, there's a lecture going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
How else am I gonna figure out how to do my terrorism if
I-
I don't know how things explode?
I don't learn that well during lectures,
Mm-hmm.
unless I'm drawing. Then I do.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I think Ashley just kind of like leans over to, or leans briefly towards tomorrow, and Camilla's next to her, so she's probably like on the other side. But just says, "So how'd your evening go?"
Boy, it sure was awkward seeing my boyfriend, you know, and so had to go home and think about that by myself. So that was awesome.
Your sister, she around to help you out?
No, she was working at the Loop Foundation. Apparently, she works at the Loop Foundation. Did you know the Loop Foundation is still a thing?
Yeah. It's also run by Director Buxley.
She kind of like looks over. She's like, "Wait, you have a dad?"
Huh. Weird, right?
Except the company is now called Rick's Energy.
It's always been owned by Rick's Energy. It's always been owned by Rex Energy. It's a subsidiary of the Swedish company that also has the twin hadron collider that connects to this one.
No, I
I
just
thought you knew that.
No, I just meant that, you know, the ones we've been dealing with, Craft and Sunshine Industries have not been present as of yet.
Oh no, Crafton can't purchase Rex Energy if Rex Energy doesn't go under from having a colossal meltdown and destroy our town.
On that note, I hear they're going to be doing an experiment sometime next week, sometime within the next 7 days.
Ah shit, your dad's not gonna ruin the town during my party, is he?
I would super hope not.
Well, next Tuesday I'm supposed to be at the Blue Foundation, and if time is going to repeat itself, then that might be the day it happens.
No, you guys can destroy the town after my party, that's fine.
I kind of don't want to live through that again, and I kind of pray that I might have to.
Oh, well, according to my sister, the only way to stop it is to kill God.
Well,
God's
if
already
it
dead.
makes you feel better, your party's what, tonight? Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think it's not happening tonight.
Well, it shouldn't be happening tonight, but are we really sure?
Well, they never said they were going to do. I got home. Morning. I
They
woke
were starting testing yesterday.
Oh, usually they do test firing the day before. That's how that works. You don't test fire and then leave it alone for a week. That wouldn't make any sense. Something could happen in those 7 days.
That was during the evening.
Ah, shit. You guys are going to destroy the town during my party.
Are we going with my plan?
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Shit.
Shit?
Shit.
Shit.
Wait. Whoa, wait. if when does the loop usually start?
It's always open.
Like our loop. Tomorrow's party.
Yeah.
So isn't it kind of weird that they're going to be firing this in tomorrow's party? Maybe before, 'cause everyone thought the loop was destroyed, but what if they got it working again? And what caused it was them firing it up again. Maybe they're trying to reopen whatever the water came from, and drain the water back out.
But the flood hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but but they're going to fire it up anyways because, they're doing it. So what if before this, that's what they're trying to do, and it's just like maybe there's certain points in the loop that always have to happen. Maybe they always have to fire it up to make it. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. Maybe they're firing it up anyways, and that's what caused the loop in the first place was with their first firing, and then maybe they repaired it, and then at the end of the 3 weeks. That's when they fire it again. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe you fire it up again.
You lost me.
Maybe they fired it up on tomorrow's party, and that's why we always return to that date. And then how you reset it is that you turn it back on.
No, because tomorrow's party was originally what?
What they're
years
saying
after?
is the start of the loop happens during my party.
Mm-hmm.
They're assuming that Krafta, or formerly known as Krafta, fired up the loop during the party, setting everything in motion. If there is no thing to refire today, them firing it like normal today could be the same event that starts everything. It correlates.
Shit, which means I have to be there.
No, we don't. We weren't there the first time. I don't think us being there is going to be a good idea.
I was there.
No, you weren't.
You were there 5 years ago. You weren't there during the party. You were at the party.
Yeah, you weren't there.
You can be there and definitely change it and hope for the best that it doesn't fuck everything up.
Hmm.
But you all just want to go to a party and
We have
No,
to get that party.
no. You know my plan. I'm hoping for other plans, but so far, all we've talked about is nothing.
I mean, I'm still going to be at the party. I'm expecting.
Yeah, no, tomorrow we get it. We love you for who you are, but you're not a woman of action.
First of all, I had the gun, motherfucker.
You do have a gun. I have a wrench.
Gun beats wrench.
Not when they're close enough.
Well, that's why you don't get close enough.
I'm right next to you.
Bang, you're dead.
I have the wrench.
You
I
didn't-
hit you with that wrench already.
Nicholas is just slowly hitting himself in the head with this book.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Look, tomorrow we love you. Do you want to potentially endanger your life by going into a mysterious fucking facility full of weird radiation and time?
No, fuck no. I have a party to go to or to
Exactly.
host. People are expecting me. I have
Yeah.
a reputation to uphold, and I'm trying not to fuck up the timeline.
For sure. You do you, girl. We appreciate you. Girl boss. All that shit.
Now I feel like
I-
she's being facetious.
I am not being facetious. Doesn't matter.
okay,
Is our
okay.
plan to go to the loop and try to stop it? Is our plan to go to the loop? Not go to the loop?
We're still in investigating mode. Tamara, are you able to get me in touch with Mama?
Yeah, I do have her personal number. To our office, that is.
Cool.
Oh, are you like asking for it like right now? I could write it
whenever you're
down.
able to before.
She scribbles down a number it's the 90s. She takes out a pen and she writes it into your palm like all girls in the 90s did.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you didn't actually have that.
I think I did.
Hmm. Well, it's a good thing you asked me for it again, then.
I mean, it could have been different.
Yeah.
Try to. Maybe I'll compare it next time. When I get home. People who are gone are back, so who knows who's in what office?
That's true. The incorporation of resurrection has really thrown off our stride. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what is we call Wilma? Hope she remembers, and then try to sabotage the launch. And by sabotage, I don't necessarily mean pipe bomb, but
We
like
don't
try to
know
stall
if
it?
we need to sabotage it.
it's an option.
It is
I don't
an
know.
option, but and I'm not playing on the. I'm super hopeful. Things are great. A flood's already happened. It's not the same one, but there has been a flood.
Mm-hmm.
If my theory is right, then when they set this off, everything's gonna snap back like a rubber band and start again at her party probably.
Then why don't we stop it?
Because we don't know if my theory is correct or not.
Yeah, let's talk to Wilma. Let's talk to someone who knows the science. You're smart. You're not a theoretical physicist. You're not a time wizard.
You're not Wilma Job smart.
Thanks.
Hmm? Yeah.
I raise my hand.
Yes?
Theoretically, if, let's say, time happened to get shuffled around by some crazy, spatial distortion, would time snap back into place like a rubber band?
Theoretically, it could. Assuming you recreate everything you needed to do properly and then didn't mess any variables up along the way or cause a paradox. Oh god, if you caused a paradox, just imagine what could happen. It would be awful.
Yeah, sounds horrific.
I lean back to BB and say, BB, what if your dad? What if your dad went into time vortex? And this is lower voice now. Stage whispering. What if your dad, from years ago, when the loop collapse went through and met your dad from this place? Would that be a paradox?
Yes, I mean, anytime two timelines meet, it usually causes a paradox. Sometimes really horrible, sometimes kinda not. It's the kinda not super rare that it basically would merge the timelines together. Most of the time it blows them up. Which would be really bad being in one of the timeline.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
It's not great.
I like being alive, personally. I still think we should stop the firing of the loop.
Well, I mean, if we can delay it, so
Yeah, let's delay it. Let's break the loop. Let's change something big.
I again don't know if that'll.
well, it's the
I don't
problem
know if that's
is
the
if if it doesn't change anything, we just snap back to a different one.
Yeah.
If it does change, then who knows what'll happen.
We could fucking laxative a bunch of people who are necessary to do it.
I raise my hand again.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about paradoxes?
No. Yes.
Young lady, are you playing those crazy video games again?
No, contrary to popular belief, and he desyncs because he caused a paradox by saying that wrong.
Oh no!
Contrary to popular belief, unlike in those video games like the Fantasy Finals and the Harvest Moons, you cannot cause a time paradox by quote-unquote killing God.
What if we did kill God?
Oh, then you could possibly reset time or become God yourself, and then you would have insurmountable power to do whatever you wished.
You're a weird science teacher.
Well,
I mean, he's a physicist.
unfortunately, we have to teach creationism and evolution here.
Let the loop fire.
You know, they're not.
Let the loop fire. Is it worth it? Let the
Burn
loop
it all
fire.
down.
Burn it down. We're gonna kill God and then
everything is perfect, and then you learn they teach creationism at the school.
let's kill God and
timeline
kill
is
whoever
a-
becomes God next. That's fucking
This
hard.
timeline is a wash, everybody.
Yeah,
We're
it's a
starting
wash.
over.
But fucking
I'll get
BB's
the time
family's
bullets.
back. You know what?
Don't worry,
Come
God
up
will
even,
make
but
sure
barely.
that goes well. Like, nope, gotta go.
If I stub my toe today, I'm absolutely dead. Let's just redo it.
But to answer your question seriously, young lady, I will quote from this textbook and not from any source found on the internet, because that is not a thing widely available to schools just yet.
Paradox.
A temporal paradox, time paradox, or time travel paradox is a paradox, an apparent contradiction or logical contradiction associated with the idea of time and time travel. In physics, which is where we are now, physics class, temporal paradoxes fall into two broad groups. Consistency paradoxes, exemplified by the grandfather paradox, where you go back in time and become your own grandfather by having sexual intercourse with a family member, preferably your grandmother, and casual loops, which is much more boring and not nearly as sexy.
I feel like I learned a lot about you, Professor.
You're a very strange science teacher.
I broke grid.
You know,
We need to break Grin every once in a while. I think he needs it. I think he needs
It only happens in this game. Other paradoxes associated with time travel are a variation of the Fermi paradox and paradoxes of free will that stem from casual loops. Oh gosh.
Class dismissed. Get out of here, you bastards.
Class
Yeah, you little
dismissed.
fucks.
Class dismissed. I have to go call my grandmother.
He opens
apologize.
a lock and has a picture of his grandmother. He's like, "You hot bitch."
Soon. He just runs his finger across the picture.
Let's figure out how to loop
It's like the
time.
president and Sonic. It gets weird, yo.
It gets weird.
Looks at a portrait and it's his grandmother on. It's just.
Yes,
Now
and-
it-
to make a more direct reference that you hip kids could be more in tune with, the grandfather paradox is doing a Marty McFly.
Oh, you got that reference.
Good. It's a time travel movie. I would hope so.
Yeah.
think
What would
so.
happen if a paradox happens?
He flips a few pages. Is there anything that could tell me what would happen if there was a paradox?
You could
I
get
don't
stuck
think
in an
you can
eternal loop.
While he's looking this up, hey Ashley,
Yeah.
Hmm.
you ever thought about the fact that with people still being here that other people might be. Like Owen, stuff like that.
I had considered that, but also
Who?
I've seen her step through time, so
Who?
Remember the crazy night girl?
Oh, in the nightmare realm we entered?
yeah.
Well, she wasn't always crazy knife girl. Let's see if she's still around this time.
Who's that?
Owen.
Oh. Somebody remembers she exists.
Oh
Definitely.
no, that did
Definitely not through any res prompting, I'm sure.
Hey, you shut your whore mouth.
It's like Nicholas has to go. His planet needs him. I'm bringing the crazy magic girl back.
I'm
Right.
BB, you look to your right and you see a perfectly normal looking redheaded girl sitting next to you. She has a cat in her backpack that she is trying to not make noticed.
What's the Owen know what BB is William?
She wouldn't know. Or would she?
He'll like lean forward to kind of nudge Ashley and then like motion with like a finger.
She'll look over and say, "I can read your mind, BB. Hi, William." And she waves.
Okay. He does do that thing where he like covers his face and remembers that it absolutely wouldn't help at this point. Goes, oh, hey,
You're missing your glasses.
yeah, trying the contacts thing out.
That must have been expensive getting colored contacts in 1995.
It helps that they have the corrective eye surgery there at the loop, so my dad got me to fix most of it, so I just need contacts for little things.
Hey Owen, you can travel through time at will, right?
Probably.
Who? What? Hello? Hi.
Hi, I'm Olwen.
Hi, Alwyn. Do you know who I am?
I'm not a child. You can talk to me normally.
Do you know who I am?
Not really, but you've started hanging out with my two friends, so that's cool.
Thanks for stealing them, by the way. That was fun.
Thanks for stealing my friends. In another timeline, I would kill you for it, but not this one. I have my medicine.
We're gonna.
She opens a little box and just like takes out a handful, like they're Skittles, and pops them
Nope.
in her mouth.
No, oh no, she's medicated now. I feel like that's good, but I want to ask her questions.
I'm still here. These just keep me balanced.
Okay, back to the whole thing. Like you would kill me in another timeline. Do you remember another timeline where you tried to kill me?
I
Specifically one where
remember
you
timelines where I did kill you.
Do you remember timelines where you stabbed me in the hand?
I remember timelines where I stabbed you in the face.
That's not what I asked.
I'm
Was it?
implying I've stabbed you in a lot of places.
Yeah. Okay. So you remember the one stabbed with the hand.
Sure.
We got away. You stabbed Brindis, or the tall girl, red hair.
Oh right, she's the one who took Ashley away.
Yeah, the one with the black blood.
She was a robot. It
She
wasn't
was a
real.
robot. We know. It's Astrid. It's a head of Astrid.
She's also a robot.
Yeah. We know. Do you know how to stop a time loop?
You're unfortunately already in a paradox.
How do we solve a paradox?
You have to kill God.
Are there any non-deus methods of?
Yeah, you know, Diaz had methods. Last time that happened, a lot of bad things happened to innocent people.
Also,
Have you killed a god? I don't remember that happening yet.
No, it was Romans killed a god, and it was blamed on Jewish people for 2,000 years and led to a lot of violence.
Oh, well, I don't think this one's proclaiming himself the savior of all mankind.
Is it BB's dad?
I can't say. That would be spoilers.
Can I? Do we actually have to kill God, or is she just crazy?
She takes another pill out of the case and puts it in her mouth.
and chews
People
it.
such as
And she chews it.
To-
You just put Skittles in your pill bottles.
Oh,
That's
hey,
good.
we
This
got
is-
raided by Swindler Stan. Hello, everybody.
This
Hello,
is-
everybody.
Did we?
We,
Yes.
we have to kill God.
Or maybe they're hosting.
Look,
I see Dido here. Hello. They're hosting. Hello.
I
You know, I have about 800 more questions than I did before. So
I have
this
so
is
many
good.
questions. Who's God? Is
God is-
God all? Is God one of us? Is a slob like one of us?
God
that
is
was
in,
coming.
God is inside all of you.
I don't like that. Is it a? Are they gendered? Is it a person or is it like an entity? Like
It's more of an abstract concept if you really think about it,
how do you kill an abstract concept?
by not believing in it.
What if I believe in a different God?
Odin's not here to save you.
Wow, she knew about the Odin thing.
I mean, you've seen my moped, right?
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I mean, probably. So to kill God, we have to make everyone not believe in them?
Oh, no, that was more of just like... in order to stop the paradox, you're gonna have to make sure that it doesn't happen, but the wheels have already started.
We have to stop the firing.
In order to stop it, in order to solve it, we have to stop it, but it's already started.
Yes. If you
Really
prevent the ascension, there will be no God.
My God, they did make my dad a time god. This
Phoebe,
sucks.
your dad's time God.
Oh no, I don't believe any of that mumbo jumbo. Oh, dude,
we have
stay-
to. Oh, we have. Okay. Hey guys, do you want to skip the rest of school and try to stop the ascension of a false prophet to godhood?
Technically, he's not a prophet.
would actually be a god.
I think
Okay.
you're getting hung up on the terminology, guys.
Yeah. Do you want to stop the ascension of a god?
This timeline seems kind of nice. Owen's here. I'm glad Owen's
Yeah,
here.
this seems like a nice time to stop the ascension. Oh my God, Ashley, what if you become the god?
I don't want to
The
be a
loops have
god.
been started with you, haven't they?
Oh God.
Yeah. Are you god?
I hope not.
When Cigna asks, is Ashley going to become God, the little chime sound of the intercom going off rings, and then it says, "Would Ashley Taravana Preston please report to the office?" Ashley Preston to the office.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, if I don't see any of you again, just know that I love you, and
Olwen holds out her hand.
I take her hand.
She pulls you in close, and she slips a knife up your sleeve. You'll know when the time is right.
Oh.
What is happening?
Hey, Owen,
Yeah,
you know I never gave up on you, right?
I wasn't gonna kill you.
I know.
I
You
only
killed-
killed the imposter.
How about the imposter?
Oh, Windows, the robot. Big Windows.
No. She said she killed me.
I've killed Cigna several times.
Thanks.
Not too. We just don't know about it.
I also didn't know it was you, BB. Sorry about that.
You
I love you,
know,
Owen.
fair,
And I
Ashley
give her a
didn't.
hug.
It's like she goes, you know, to be fair, Ashley didn't know until Nicholas knocked my contacts out the last 2 loops ago, or last loop ago.
And she kind of turns and she stares at Nicholas. You're not supposed to be here.
What does that mean?
I think you're supposed to be
Our
here.
person. paradox. Isn't that cool? There's paradoxes everywhere.
I think you're supposed to.
How do I fix it? How do I fix it?
You can't. You're stuck in it now.
Probably stopping Time God from existing would be a good start, and then
How do I stop time god through violence? Tell me, small child.
You'll know when the time is right.
I am adding knife to my inventory.
Add Olwen knife to your inventory.
Oh, it's a time
Oh,
knife. It is a
time
time
knife.
knife.
That's whenever it's specific.
Oh no!
I have a
This-
fucking time knife.
Are we gonna kill God?
The next episode is going to be really fucking weird.
Oh no!
Everyone's gonna just start clapping and saying congratulations to Ashley.
No, we are not.
And then I wake up and I'm surrounded by oceans of blood.
Neon Genesis Stillwater.
Oh. Took me a while to get that reference. Never seen that either, Rez.
Oh, you need
Yeah,
to
that's
you need to watch it. That's such
Well, to be fair, nobody
is.
has. You experience it, and
That
then
is
you
also
never,
true.
then you never understand it.
You,
Look for a theory on it, and then look for another theory video. It's two completely different theories. No one knows what's going on.
You know, there is a tabletop rule set to play Evangelion, and it is fucking great. We should play it sometime.
We should play it sometime. Anyway,
I'll fight as a giant robot.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did look into it like 2 months back because I remembered that it existed. They discontinued making versions of it, but I think it got to like version 4.0. I think the last time we tried to play it was version 3. So they have updated, but they've stopped making it.
I'll play it.
Yeah, it uses the Dark Heresy rule set, so if you know how to do any of the 40k games, you pretty much know how to do it.
If they
No.
pulled it off, if they managed to pull off a more satisfying ending instead of
Well, it's a
Why we
tabletop
play,
game.
we
You-
make the ending.
Yeah, you make the ending. You are a totally different nerve facility. You could be from anywhere you want. The 2 times I played, we were from. I think we were actually in Canada, Felis. The first
We
time
were
we played it.
first one we did Canada, then the second one we were in Paris. I want to say.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, there's a time god about to ascend to godhood and fuck up our lives.
It's true. It is about to happen.
All right, I take my time knife, and I start going to the office, and as I'm going out the door, I pause and I just look back at everyone.
Nicholas is going to look at Olwen, and because this is the only time that I can ever say this to her, because I usually am her, I'm just going to reach out and I'm just going to pat her on the head and say, "You're a good kid.
Thanks.
You're a good kid."
You're a good kid too.
My good kid?
No.
She just kind of stares hard at you. The cat is also staring hard at you.
And it's weird. Everywhere she looks, the cat looks too.
It's true. The cat only has one eye currently. It has a scar down the left side.
Is your cat Odin?
Meow.
This interview is over.
It just says meow.
That would be a weird fuck you to Freya. Anyways, I don't.
So I don't typically like when Ashley runs around by herself because she tends to get in trouble. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
and then I raise my hand.
I was like, okay.
And then I raise my hand.
Then I has to go.
You just piss yourself and like, can I leave?
I gotta go to the bathroom. It's like, you already did. Yeah.
Peach, can I go to the bathroom?
Certainly. You'll have 2 minutes to go and get back before I give you detention.
Okay, see you later.
Alrighty.
Is this teacher a man or a woman?
Oh god, that would be awkward if you became your own grandfather as a woman.
It can happen.
Sexy time travel science.
It's
Sexy
now the
time
grand.
travel.
Hey, you could still be the grandmother paradox. You
Yeah.
just swap them.
So this person is a man.
Yes.
I'm gonna raise my hand as well.
Yes.
Feminine issues. Can I leave?
Normally, when a boy needs to go to the bathroom, a girl is not allowed to go to the bathroom because we do not endorse canoodling in this school.
I'm gonna poke my head back in and be like, "It is so not that."
Yes,
I'm gay.
Well, the good thing there's no protections in place for that sort of thing. But your feminine issues make me intimidated, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go.
Seeing everybody leave, BB raises his hand.
Cool. I'm gonna leave.
William Buxley, you are a model student, and I trust anything you have to say. You are allowed to leave.
Cool. I was just raising my hand because everyone else was doing it, but hey, cool, thanks.
Is Astrid in the room in this class?
Astrid just says, I am also experiencing feminine troubles. I will leave now. He's
Please
like,
do.
you don't even go to this school, and she walks out.
You're not even in this class. You just followed that Signa in.
Nicholas left a letter or like a little note on Tamara's desk and it just says, "I'm sorry, I'm an idiot," on it. Because it seems like we're going to go fight time god, so I don't think I'm going to get another chance to say it.
Yeah, we might fight God here.
I think since nobody is there to see it happen, she kind of looks at the note, crumples it, and goes, and yet he's still running after Ashley, and throws it in the garbage. Dun.
Oh.
Duh.
Bum.
Because we need some drama here on top of killing God.
No! I've had enough drama.
Just date both of them. Fuck.
Where's
I
our...
thought that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
When you canoodle too many noodles.
Yeah, you are noodling too many canoes. Anyways, Ashley, since you were the only one who was supposed to be going to the office, you have a bit of a head start. When you get there, you see that the office was expecting you because somebody had signed you out for the rest of the day. And who you see there waiting for you is Wilma Jobs. She is dressed in a nice billowy sundress and a big billowy hat and some sunglasses. And she kind of tilts her head back and looks at you and says, "There you are."
Hey, Mama.
That's
Stop, sorry.
That's stepmother, and she kind of makes a head motion towards the office staff.
Okay, I get it.
Thank you, Frog. Jesus.
Right.
Until the way you could have signed her out.
Yeah, random person can't sign a student out, guys. Come on.
Right, sorry. Still getting used to that.
I'm also fucking your dad now. No.
I mean,
But really, I am.
In this timeline,
a
who
lot
knows?
should have happened. That was the least crazy.
Yep. She says, "There you are. We need to get going for our trip."
Okay. Pick up my backpack and...
Mm-hmm. And the two of you walk out of the office, which is time enough for Nick to make a stealth roll, because I'm sure he's spying and not trying to be obvious. Or maybe he is.
I mean, you've met Nicholas, right?
That's true. You do try, even if you fail.
That's true. Failure just means that he just gets to do things the preferred way.
Mm-hmm.
So sneak body.
You successfully duck around a corner in time to see Wilma walking Ashley out of the school.
Oh, well, I'm just going to follow them.
Mm-hmm. Do you just brazenly walk past the school office, because they're always strategically situated in front of the main doors to make sure people aren't leaving or entering? Well, you have a sneak.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We'll just continue on. You just sneak out. Yeah. So you follow in time to see them getting into the red convertible, and she takes off her little sun hat, puts it in the back, and she says, "Well, get in. Let's go."
I climb in.
Cool. I'm also gonna climb in.
I'm gonna need another stealth roll now. It's a little different. Or are you just gonna brazenly hop in?
Again, we'll see what the stuff gives me.
Signa,
We'll let God.
I'm in the fucking trunk, baby.
you fucking Back to the Future into the trunk. hold on, because there's extra you get for that. Because you got that 2.
Ah, that's right. You can give success to another team.
You want to kick a success to Signa when she tries to sneak?
Let's see.
Because I'm
I need to-
assuming she's
I need-
following too.
I need to figure out who is more useful in this situation, Signa or BB.
I can sabotage the car.
BB has
It's
free reign to
Astrid.
go wherever he wishes.
I got a free hall pass basically.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm kicking it to BB. Sorry, Signa.
Fuck.
Unrestricted access to the Loop Foundation, and besides, we know that he has to kill Time God.
It's true.
It's me that has to do it. What if it's Time Knife over
So,
here?
so as we're getting to the end here, Signa and BB, what are your intentions after leaving the classroom?
I'm gonna follow fucking Ashley.
Okay. Nicholas is fast enough to get into the vehicle without being noticed, but by the time the two of you get out here, you already see the red convertible is leaving the kiss and ride of the school main entrance and getting onto the main road. You do, however, have a moped that can try to keep up.
To my scooter. To Sleipnir.
I'm sure you've supercharged it at least once.
Yes. BB. I can only carry 2, and I like Astrid more than I like you.
I can fly.
What?
You what?
In this timeline,
Yeah, like exact time.
She's like, no, I'm kidding, but I can catch up. I'm a robot, and BB definitely needs to be there.
Alright, fine, BB. Get on.
Wait, let's go.
But you could touch me.
And we
Hey,
we see BB respectfully put his arms around your waist. Respectfully.
That was like a source of awkwardness when Nicholas and Signa went to Tamara's house on the moped.
I like to imagine it was Nicholas that did it. She's just like, you could fall off, just like fucking hug me, it's fine. And he
Yeah.
was like, it's weird. I'm like, it's not.
And he's like, what? It's the engine vibrations.
Anyways,
We're going to Tamara's house. What do you expect is going to happen?
You know what? That's
I
fair,
get
man.
excited.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what?
Anyways. So the scene closes out with Signa's moped following a non-noticeable distance behind this red convertible, as it is definitely not driving towards Tamara's house. The camera kind of pans back to the school where Astrid, sure enough, her legs transform and take on the shape of rocket boosters, and she takes off behind you guys as well, because fuck it, why not? And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
She becomes
Could you just carry us?
Probably, but I gave you a chance to have your signature item in play, so you're welcome. She becomes your scooter, and you ride her in more ways than one.
No, I don't. I don't want to fuck my car.
Well, you aren't fucking your car, you're fucking your scooter.
It's the same principle. Who the fuck is watching from understand? I'm sorry.
Everybody's watching.
It's a very different
This is
feel over here. Hey, Dano.
that has always been here.
Astrid just is like Mark Gizmo ducks or like a wheel pops out and she's just scooting
Yeah,
around.
yeah. She full on Gizmo ducks it. That's even better. But that is where we are done for today. So I'm gonna kick us over to Colonomicon, where they are playing. No, they are probably going to be ending. Penny for a Tale might still be going for a little bit. I know that Colin has wrapped up more than a few times when we do that. So everybody go say hi to Penny for a Tale. They're playing Pathfinder. Yeah. And stay tuned for more stuff on Tuesday. No, they are not. Oh, yes, they are playing Pathfinder. It just said Age of Ashes, and I didn't know what that was. But it is Pathfinder. That's just what their game is called. So, have a great night, everyone. See you later.
bye.
Bye.